Good morning everyone, and welcome back to Craft Eccentricity, and I hope you all had a fabulous Labour Day. Whether you were resting, barbecuing or shopping, I hope it was great. Right, today we're going to be using this die that I hauled maybe 2 or 3 months ago now, can't remember. It'll be in one of my haul videos, but it was on sale at the time and I think I paid like 60 cents for it. So if I can find it, I will link it below because it's a lovely frame. And we're also going to be using the Panelisa Assorted Plaid Pack. Now, if I open this, when I find the opening, you get all different colours of plaids in this pack. And I'm pretty sure she still does this one, so I will link it below. But as you can see, you know, all different colours. So it's more kind of, you know, explanatory on her website. So we're using a sheet from that pack. Now what I will do before I go any further is measure this, because I know people like to know the sizes. So if it's available, just to let you know what it is, I'm going to say a fraction over 4 inches, and then going up there to there by 5.5. So that's how big that frame is. Right, so I have used 2 other stitch frames which are from Surprise Creation, and if you go into my video links into my playlist, you'll find tons of Surprise Creation videos there, and she basically, you know, just concentrates on making frames, so you will find those linked in one of those videos. So there's my base frame in craft cardstock, and that's the sheet that I'm deciding to use to go onto the top. So very autumnal. Now to go with that, I've also online found this free scarecrow printout. So I printed it and I fussy cut it, and then I went round with a little bit of black distress ink. So all I did was, you know, just tickle and touch up the edges. And I just think that's a great little prim scarecrow. I really love that. So we're using that. But before we go any further, because we're going to use chalks today, I'm just going to glue this down so it can be off drying on the sidelines while I'm doing everything else. So I'm just going around, and I want to make sure that that sticks down. And I want equal distance between everything, so just want to make sure I'm straight. And if you're not straight, now is the time to pull yourself over, and that is not straight. Ooh, I don't know what's going on with me today. Let's have a look at that. There we go. That's much better. Give that a good old squidge, and that can be drying nicely in my glorious humidity while we do everything else. So that's our lovely base. Right, so I'm going to put my scruffy mat down, my little piece of silicone. I'm going to cap off my glue, pop that down, and we're going to bring the frame in, which I've cut in craft cardstock. So I just want to do a simple and quick colouring. So I'm using 2 of the chalks today. I'm using the chilled, and I'm using the lit up palette. So that's where I'm going to get my autumn colours from here. And as I'm always saying when I get these out, if you can't find them, because Jane Davenport has discontinued them, so have a good old hunt around places like Mercari or eBay, Facebook Marketplace, stuff like that. Right, so we're thinking autumn, and we're thinking the kinds of colours. So first thing I'm going to do is go down with some of that darker green, and then we can blend other colours into it. Now if you're using the correct cardstock, you can of course use your markers, but I'm doing this because it's just so easy. It doesn't hurt your hands, it's nice and quick. Don't worry about any bits that you go over that you think that you shouldn't have, because you can blend these out with your other colours after. But my base colour is my kind of darkish emerald greenish. Right, what you see me do on that half, I'm going to finish doing my other half exactly the same, and I'm going to come straight back. Okay, so I've got the green down basically where I want it, and I'm just going to shut the lid on that one and bring in the lit up palette, which has got shades of brown, yellows and reds in it, and an extremely dark brown there, and somewhere I've got, there it is, I'm going to use some yellow. So I'm going to go into some of these and I'm just going to blend a little bit of yellow onto them. I might not do all of them, I'll just try and do it in itsies and bitsies. Right, I know I want to do the top of my acorn. I'm looking to see, there's another one. So I'm putting some yellow down there. I think there's only 2 acorns. Yeah, can't see the rest, straining my eyes. And I'm going to go with a little bit of yellow here and there, just to get those nice autumn shades building up. And you can see just how easy this is. I'm really, you know, just gently touching it. And then I want to go in with a little bit of that kind of mustardy yellow. So I'm looking for a clean end. I just keep using these tools and blending them out. Right, so this is a much darker yellow. So I'm going to go on top of my acorns first. It's more of a mustardy. I'm doing that. And then I'm going to go a bit on there. Because the thing with autumn leaves is they're all shades of everything once they start turning, aren't they? You get those fire reds and even blues in them. So now we've got another colour down, and I hope I'm not blurred. Let's have a look. There we go. And now I want to go a little bit orangey, so I'm going for this paler one here. And I'm going to pick up just a little bit in some of the leaves with that. I'm going to go some red in here as well, I think. Just so that you've got a nice mixture of everything. I might even go quiet because I'm having fun. I just sit here with my tongue hanging out, biting my tongue as I go about. Yeah. Does anybody else stick their tongue out when they're concentrating? I just can't help myself. Right, let's have a little close up because I'm going to blend that in after. So we've got all those lovely shades going on in them, and I'm getting my bit of red. It's kind of a persimmon sort of red, reddy orange, and I'm just touching off my little berries, and there's quite a few of them, so I'm concentrating so I don't miss any. There's a few there. Oh, we've got some up there. But you see how easy that was to colour that bit in? Oh, I love it. And now I need to get some darker brown, which I'm going up here. This is a very kind of rich chocolatey kind of brown, and I want to do the bottoms of my acorns. And as there's only 2 of those, that's not so difficult. And then I want to go a little bit more orangey on the acorn, I think, so I'm going to go in here, pop some of that on top. Yeah, and then I want, there's this like purpley brown that's kind of fascinating me, which is this one here if you've got this palette. So I'm going to go for a little bit of that, not too much, but I'm going to stick that in there. I quite like that. I'm not going to do everything with it, but I'm just going to throw a little bit in here and there. Put some in there. Yeah, until you feel you've got the colour of autumn. And now what I'm going to do is, I do run off and kind of wash these sometimes, but I tend to just leave a lot of colours there. Just gently go around and blend it in. And then you're getting a bit of everything everywhere. So we're like touching colour to colour and just spreading it around. Ooh, I like that. Now to get a full idea of what that looks like, got to get rid of the scruffy mat, which just washes off with soap and water. So there we've got some nice autumn shades. If you wanted to use like your glossy accents or something on berries like that, then you know you can do that, but I just like that. I think that's real autumn. Got some nice colour. Right, so the next thing is to put it together. Super easy. So we're going to have it on here, and hopefully that's reflecting all the colours that we put down. Right, I'm just putting my stuff back in my little tub, and I'm getting my glue. So I know that I want to glue the oval. And then I just want to touch the main points. Anything that might get caught with a finger. And of course, never forget your glue, get my words out, will squish about. So, you know, don't worry about that. There, I think I'll go with that. That should hold down all right. I just want to centre that up. Push it over to there. There we go. Pop that down. Ooh, I like that. And now my Dollar Tree foam, that's what I'm going to use to do the little scarecrow, so that he's just up nice and proud. So I'm going to go down the centre first. And do a little bit either side. And then I want one of these, and then I want to cut that in half. I'm going to pop that along there. And I'm going to pop this bit down here. Just as long as everything's hidden, it should be alright. Oops. This is a great printout. All you have to do is Google primitive scarecrows free. That's all you have to do, and you'll get a bunch of stuff that will pop up. Now I want him to kind of like be out on the edge of that. And there it is. Woohoo! My first autumn card. There he is. Happy little scarecrow. I do think that's a great image. I really do. Right, that is what I have for you today. I shall be up again tomorrow. Do have an absolutely wonderful day. And as usual, all links below. Bye.